Good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Good night, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. 1, 2. Okay, I can hear myself, so that's a good thing. So let's get our presentation started. Here we go. And up we go with our presentation. Window. There we go, guys. So I want to say thank you so much for, let's see here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just trying to test everything out here, guys. Testing 1, 2. Okay. So we're going to see how all of this works tonight. So here we go. So tonight is the experience. My name is Dr. Ruth Ann. Thank you so much for joining us. And for those that don't know what the experience is about, it is an amazing movement that's going to absolutely change the trajectory of your life from health to wealth. Okay. It is that simple. That simple. So, whoever invited you, send them a message and say, oh my God, I'm so happy I'm here. Thank you so much. Virtual Events by Lane. So listen, you want to say, thank you so much for getting on. Thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here. So with that being said, I just want to go back to the screen to make sure. Yeah, okay. So there we go. So basically, guys, what I'm here to tell you about is a company that's been around for literally over 6 years, okay? And they have been just making some big moves out there, and it was founded in November 2016, so we're going on literally 10 years in another 2 years, and we are passionate here at Be Epic for being world-class brand and businesses. And you know what's so amazing? They spread out all over the globe to then turn around and come back to the United States. But they are a US-based company founded in November 2016, and they've done tens of millions in sales. And our top brand partners are making 6 and 7 figures per year. Yeah, you heard me. 6 and 7 figures per year, and sold over 1 million boxes of these amazing, phenomenal products worldwide. You can't beat that. You really can't beat that. And all I want to say tonight is that what would you do if you had an additional $500, $1,000 per month? Because a lot of good people get trapped in a financial tailspin. I know sometimes you say, yeah, whatever. No, until you're there, then you're like, OMG. And then you have nobody to rely upon. You have nobody shoulder you can tap on. Nobody is there for you. So what could an extra $500 do for you? Because debt and overspending is real. There are plenty people don't have any savings or emergency fund. I know having 6 kids, where's the emergency fund coming from? Where and how? Savings, huh? Say what? And all the kids have to feed? No, man. Scarcity mindset exists. So financial goals are not even existent. They don't exist. And we get stuck in underpaid jobs. And that is globally. That is not just in one place, that is globally. And no time or money for education. We need a better opportunity. Now, one of the main things that you're always going to look for when you decide to partner with a company is you want products that are going to give you, 1, instant gratification, 2, that are able to perform. Because we are living in a microwave society. So whether we like it or not, people want results. They want to see the results happen, and they want them quick. I hate to say, quick to say like, oh my God, but it's true. Everybody wants results, and they want it very, 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 very quickly. So with that being said, I want to show you some of the results we get from the experience. Okay, from our experience, from our drink to shrink. And I know you're like, well, what is the experience? Well, that is our 3 capsule system that I'm going to share with you in a minute. But here are some of the results of persons losing 5, 10, 25, sometimes up to 48 pounds in days. In days, we had a gentleman lose, I think it was like 47 pounds in 45 days, and he was on the experience and the drink to shrink. And you're like, well, what are these products? Well, I'm going to tell you in a second, but I just want to share with you some of these testimonies for you to see the results are real. These are real people with real results. This is my son right here. I don't know if he knows this picture's here, but okay. But yes, these results are real. And I had my result. Let me see if I can show that to you, but I don't know if the sound is on this. I didn't practice this, so let me see if this will come up. Let's check it out. If you are ready to shed the weight, the experience is the truth. Listen, if I hadn't seen these pictures, I would not believe it myself. I am shedding the weight and I basically changed nothing. I drink juices. I don't really eat meat like that, but I have basically changed nothing. I am not exercising, guys, and the weight is melting off of me. So I'd say to you, come on, get on board. You need to drink to shrink and enjoy the experience. The 3 capsule system is the truth. So guys, yeah, I don't know if you were able to hear the words. I'll practice that again tomorrow. But all I was saying basically was that the experience is the truth. And honestly, I did not see my results until I actually had a picture and I compared it to my first picture because I didn't really feel like something was changing. Now I can say this, I was watching like the roll above my stomach, like you know where your stomach is. It was kind of dipping in a little bit, but I wasn't sure, so I didn't want to assume anything. But when I took those pictures, the before and after, I was like, oh yeah, I see those cheekbones. I see you. But it was simply amazing. And let me explain to you what the experience is. So we do have a pack where you can get a 3-day supplement pack of the experience. And so it's giving you 3 of some of our top products. So what are they? Well, it starts with that green pill. Green is best, definitely go. So you're going to go in the morning with this green pill, and the benefits include increased energy, okay, and stamina, boost cognitive and physical performance. You're going to think better. Your clarity in your mind is just going to be absolutely blowing out of the roof. You're going to combat physical fatigue and mental fatigue, and it's going to help improve food and alleviate and alleviate stress. So what I have found when I take this, I feel good. It just makes you feel good. It's nootropics, baby. It makes you feel good. That is one thing I can tell you. You're going to feel good when you take this green pill. And I know you're like, well, what's in the Elev8? What's that purple and white pill? Well, the purple pill is probiotics and prebiotics. That's going to help with your microbiome health. And trust me, the microbiome topic is a very precious topic to me. And I could go on that for days. But simply put, what is your microbiome? The microbiome is the gut bacteria in your gut and in your body, in fact, because your entire body is made up of bacteria. You are 95% microbial cells. 5% human cells. So doesn't it just make sense for us to feed these microbial cells the right stuff so that it can function the way it needs to? Yeah, it does. So that is what that purple pill is going to do. What is our white pill going to do? Well, our white pill is going to assist with making sure that we sleep at night. Sleep is vitally important, guys. Why is it important? Because your organs need to reset, and that is the only time they get to reset. When you are knocked out and they're like, oh, finally, Lord have mercy, I didn't know when she was going to go out. So that is when they are able to do what they need to do. But not only that, it helps and assists with burning fat whilst you sleep. When? And it's going to give you that nice, deep, sound sleep. So you're going to be able to rotate through the layers of sleep. Because I don't know if you knew this, you're supposed to rotate through, I think it's like 3 or 4 layers of sleep. You're supposed to go up, come down, go up, go down. And this allows you to literally get that sound sleep. So this white pill is going to aid and assist with just that. Then we have our drink to shrink. Baby, this is 5 pounds in 5 days. That is what persons are feeling. I drink this every single day, about 8 ounces of it. You brew it, you put it in a pot, and you drink it. Some persons drink 2 8-ounce cups per day. I just drink half a glass of it every single day. I actually added like a flavor aid or Kool-Aid type thing to it. Has no sugar or anything in it, a flavored water type thing, and it's delicious, absolutely delicious. I have like a fruit punch pineapple thing going there, but it is absolutely delicious. I drink mine cold. Some persons find it even more effective hot. Choice is yours. Just make sure you're drinking it. And what I love about it, it's not a run a run to the bathroom detox. And for those persons that detox, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This gives you a full to fuller pass. Not to be, to TMI, but that is what it's going to absolutely do for you. Now, of course, you want to know, well, where are these products being created? Where are they being manufactured? Well, they're being manufactured with the highest standard. And we are dedicated to developing the most advanced products on the market. And guess what? Be Epic sources the most powerful, proven natural ingredients used in traditional medicines and holistic practices around the world for centuries and enhance them through modern extract and supplementation technology. And guys, we have the certificates to prove that the manufacturers that we're using are some of the top in the United States, and we have the top certificates to prove that. So you can definitely get back to the person that brought you to this call and say, I want to see those certificates. Let me see them. They're here. We're not hiding anything. It's all there, plain sight for you to see. Then we have a multitude, a plethora of products to choose from. You have your grade A greens. This is full of all the greens that you need to make sure that that leaky gut that sometimes happens and that inflammation that's in the gut. This is going to assist and aid with that. This contains L-arginine in it. It is simply amazing. And then, of course, for those persons out there that don't know about CBD, listen, this is the CBD right here, and it's broad spectrum. No, it's not full spectrum that can get people in trouble. This is broad spectrum. This does not contain any THC, okay? Persons sometimes stray away from CBD, but if you don't know, this is another topic that I could talk on for hours. God in his masterpiece created our body with a cannabinoid system inside of it. So our body is actually in need of CBD oil. Okay. And so I know people are like, hold on, did she say weed? No, I did not say weed. I said CBD. And for persons that don't know, marijuana comes from the female side of hemp. CBD, this is hemp. This comes from the male side. Okay, so this is what this is. And CBD is simply amazing. We have a roll on that helps with your joints. The CBD, you literally put it under your tongue, hold it for 20 seconds. Simply amazing. You don't understand what CBD can do for so many people. And even this CBD roll on, if you have migraines, you literally can rub it from over your temples and it will relieve it. So guys, I'm telling you, these products are simply fantastic. I don't know if you've heard about the amazing craze that is, hey, broke the internet, the W8 Magic Chews candy that helps you burn fat. But not only does it help you burn fat, it helps lower your LDL, which is the bad cholesterol. And I know you're like, hold on, did she just say candy? Yes, I said candy, and it's delicious. So it's not like something that tastes like awful and you're like, okay, they made candy really taste bad. No, it's absolutely delicious. Even my grandbaby, she absolutely loves them. She's a little on the heavy side, but she used to love eating her chews as well. And basically what it has in it is all natural products. One of the main ingredients being African mango. So please go ahead and look it up. But it's going to give you a sense of fullness along with when you chew it, you're going to drink some water and it literally makes you not hungry. You don't desire food. You become like, okay, I'm not hungry anymore. Then we have this O2 Immune. This nasal spray is the truth. Okay. If you are that individual that suffers with sinus, suffers with any type of congestion issues, but also not only that, it assists with having the cold and relieving all of these different pressures in the nose area. And for those that are suffering with this pollen, man, my husband said to me this afternoon, he said, listen, I got to go clean the car because the car is literally covered in pollen. So this is definitely one of those products that you need as a staple in your cupboard for every person in your household. How about that? I think it would be simply fantastic. And then we have the fuel tabs. These things are phenomenal. I always say, well, Marasek, we need this in the islands for real, where gas is $6 and $7, $10, $15 a gallon, where you can literally get more miles to the tank. This fuel tab is the truth. We were using this on the Infinity and it was fantastic. My husband's like, okay, when you getting some more? I'm like, when you gonna buy it on your account. You know what I mean? So literally the fuel tabs are fantastic. And this is something that you can sell to people as well. So like I shared with you, these high, fantastic, instant gratification products that we have. So I hope you can get back to the person that brought you to this call and say, listen, I heard about the products. I saw some of the testimonies. I want in. I want in. But I'm also going to share with you tonight our compensation. And I know some of y'all can drop from the line, and that's your choice. I ain't getting in your business. But for those persons that say, okay, you showed me how I could I could lose some weight. You showed me how I could get healthy. You showed me how I could get more miles to my tank. You showed me how you could keep the sinus stuffiness out of my nasal passage. And guys, there's so many more products. Like I just literally skimmed the surface, okay? Skimmed the surface. Now I'm going to show you how you can make money, because I said in the beginning, what would an extra $500 do if you could get it, right? Remember I said that in the beginning of the presentation? Well, here is this part of the presentation. We get paid 8 ways. 8 ways, guys. It's literally this simple. And what I love about it is that it's this simple, because sometimes compensation plans complicate people so much that they're like, okay, now I don't understand anything, nothing at all. Well, this excites me. Why does this excite me? 50% on all customer orders. That right there, you should be calling the person and saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now. How do I do this? Because listen, first of all, auto ship is there, yes, but guess what? Let's throw that to the side. If you only do this, auto ship, you don't have to worry about that. Customers. If someone gets $100 worth of product from you, you're gonna make $50. If someone gets $200 worth of products, you're gonna make $100. So remember in the beginning, I said, well, what would an extra $500 do for you? Well, let's think about that. So if you had 5 customers that purchased $200 worth of products, 5 customers, I didn't say 100 customers because 100 scares people. I said 5. That's your $500 right there. If you had 10, that's your $500 right there. Do you understand what I'm saying? And if you had 10 that spent 100, I was just going to break it down even smaller. Because some people say, well, nobody has $200 to spend. Guys, it literally is very, very simple. What if you had, let's see, 10 customers, 20 customers that purchased a month's supply of the tea? The tea sells, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, retails for $49.95. You're going to get $25. So if you had 20 customers that did that every week, that's your $500. You haven't sold the experience. The experience is the truth, babes. You haven't gotten there yet. This is just the first way of pay. And I know some of you are out there saying, okay, network marketing, I don't understand how to get people in, that whole got to go sign this one up. Okay, fine. Don't do that. Just do this. Do nothing else but this part. And you're a winner. We have persons making $5,000. They don't bill. They don't have a team. They deal with customers only. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're that person that's able to just talk and tell persons about how amazing a product is. Once you start taking the experience and you start shedding the weight, people are going to look at you and you're an influencer. They're like, oh, there she go. What you doing? I want whatever you're doing. Customers. That is one way of pay. Now for those persons that are like, okay, I'm a seasoned network marketer. How can I do this? Okay, now we're talking. Now you're going to find those individuals. You're going to make your list. You're going to do the appropriate steps that we network marketers do. And you're going to go and find those individuals that want to partner with you, that want to be a part of what you're doing, a part of the experience movement. And when you do that, every time they join, based on the value points of what they join at, you're going to get 50%. That's fast start bonus. Oh, did I tell you you get paid in real time? Say what, Ruth Ann? Yes. Yes, Dr. Ruth, you get paid in real time. You are going to be paid in real time, guys. That is fantastic. You're going to see that money hit as soon as those persons sign up. You're going to see that money hit as soon as those persons purchase as their customer order. I love it. I absolutely love it. Third way of pay, two-team pay. What is two-team pay? Binary, a left team, right team. Weekly commission on your smaller team's volume. So for an example, if your left side has 1,000 points and your right side has 500 points, well, guess what? You're going to get paid on the 500 points. It's the lesser team volume. And you're going to get paid anywhere from 10% to 20% of that on a weekly basis. Weekly basis, guys. Fourth way of pay, sponsoring match bonus. 20% weekly check match on your team's pay. Every week, you're going to get paid 20% check match on the two-team pay earned by your personally sponsored brand partners. So whoever you personally bring into the business, whatever they make, you're going to make 20% of that every week. Are you seeing where the numbers are adding up? Isn't it amazing? It's like absolutely mind-blowing. And then we have generational matching bonus, 10% weekly check match on up to 4 generations of golds. So when you start qualifying as a gold, and listen, I know this is new to you. Get back to the person that brought you this call. They will be able to explain this all if this is the part of the business you want to get into. Like I said, you might only want to do customers. But if you want to get in depth, if you are a network marketer, or if you want to join the business of network marketing or direct sales, get back to them. Ask them to say, okay, she explained it to me, but break it down some more for me. Make me to understand what she was talking about. Okay, you're going to get up to 10% check match on the two-team pay earned by up to 4 generations of gold or higher in your organization. The sixth way, bonuses, guys, rank bonuses. When you start hitting these bonuses, blue diamond, double blue diamond, black diamond, double black diamond, this is a one-time pay. You're going to get $10,000 one time, $20,000 once, $40,000, $75,000, $150,000. Listen, I want to know who's watching us. Who's watching us? What are you looking for? What do you want to be? And guys, dream big. I don't want you to dream small. Dreaming small is for those persons that don't believe. If you had an unlimitless amount of money, where would you be? What would you be doing? Dream big. You know, and one of my mentors always said, dream. And don't worry about how it's going to be getting done. It's not your business. It's God's business. So put that cap on, that dreaming cap on, and dream big. Go big or go home. Go big or go home. Our seventh way is a 2% weekly share in the company-wide volume as a diamond and above. You know, those ranks I just showed you. Every week, you're going to get paid a share of 2% global bonus pool of the total company-wide CV generated that week. Okay? That is amazing. And then our lifestyle bonus, game changer. If you get 2 people and then you assist those 2 people in getting their 2 people, you're going to make $100 that month. Each month. You get 3 people and you help them get their 3 people, you're going to get $300. 4 people, get 4 people, help them get their 4, $500. 5 people, help them get their 5 people, that's $700. Okay? Literally, it's simple. And this is like this can multiply over and over and over again every single month. Okay? So I know by now you're like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready, Dr. Ruth. I'm ready. What do I do next? How do I do this? How do I get started? Well, bam, here it is. You can choose one of our packs. Now there is a la carte, but you know, some persons need guidance. Where do I start? What do I do? And if you're not that a la carte type of person and you want to say, okay, just tell me where to get started. Where do I put my money? Where do I swipe my card? Here. This is where you swipe your card. You can do our silver pack. Now you see the 2 prices, 89 and 119. 89 is the US, 119.95 is the Caribbean, because in majority of our Caribbean countries, we have fulfillment centers like the Bahamas. We have a fulfillment center in the Bahamas. So you place your order, then you email your order over. That person, you call them, you can pick up same day or next day. Yes, you heard me. You don't have to wait for the courier to bring your stuff. And then when you look, they charge you this and charge you that. And then they charge you VAT and duty. And no, man, it's all ready for you. Guys, when I tell you this is a simple business packed away, tucked in a box, and packaged and rested right in front of your door, literally. So I know I got plenty people out there that are like, guess what? I'm starting with a diamond because I need product. I want to be able to have product on hand, not only for my personal use to show persons what I'm doing, but for all those persons out there. I want to be able to send them product to try. I want to have product on hand in the back of trunk of my car that when I pull up to the hairdresser or anywhere, I'm able to say, oh, da 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 da. I have my shirt on, whatever it is. And they're like, well, do you have anything? Yep, here. I got my candy. I got my drink to shrink. What do you need? I got this. I got CBD. What you need? Listen, what are you? Where are you going to fit in? But all I say is fit in where you get in where you fit in. Like if you're not at the diamond level, that's fine. Well, platinum. Is that where you fit in? And if not, gold. And if not gold, silver. And if you're looking at silver and saying, man, this too high too. Well, I'll say to you, well, maybe start with 4 packs of tea. That's $49.95. Maybe that's where you need to start. And you pay your membership, which is like $19, if I'm not mistaken, for a year. What? Yeah. Now, will that qualify you? Maybe not. Maybe you'll have to place another order to qualify you, you know, but simple, easy. Get in where you fit in. Just get in. That's all I'm saying. Just get in. You don't want to sit on the sidelines because sitting on the sidelines means you get nowhere. So, like I said, my name is Dr. Ruth Ann, and time to not only be great, it's time to experience Be Epic. So, I want to welcome you home and I want to say thank you so much for getting on. And also, I just want to say to you, get back to the person that brought you to this call. Get back to the person that brought you this call. If you have any questions, they will be able to answer them. If they are not able to answer them, they will get you to the right person that can. That's what we do. But I want you to know we'll probably be doing this again, and that person will let you know when. Okay. And until then, my name is Dr. Ruth Ann from Freeport, Bahamas, by way of Alabama. And I always like to say, service to humanity, guys, is service to God. So with that being said, let's get to my back here. I want to say thank you so much for getting on, and you have a fantastic, phenomenal night. Good night, my friends.